How can you leave top-tier talent like me standing around idly?
Okay. I'm gonna do some story. I'm gonna be depressed again. Oh, this place is new.
Let's go.
Very fresh looking.
Do I have to fight?
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
A little loud on my end. 1 month later.
Finally, I've been dying for a taste of the real thing again. Just do as you practice and everything will be fine. All right, Marion?
Oh, she
Very
speaks.
well.
Oh, she's back.
Alright. What? Marion is a fast learner. And her simulation results in the tower were superb. But if she doesn't have a true appreciation for firepower, then of course she'd feel insecure. Always going on about firepower. You sound like a leader of a cult.
Don't worry. In terms of combat ability, she is the best of all of us.
That may have something to do from her time as a heretic.
Maybe.
We do got
Maybe
wife.
not.
Mini wife.
Either way, it's not an issue now. She's come very far.
Marion becoming so much better.
Well, this should help with her rehabilitation. Let's get this show on the road.
What about our
Marion,
rehabilitation?
You are going to attack the Raptures out in front.
Attack. Okay.
Do you remember the signal for attack? We do what with the enemy? Something with count, remember?
Yes.
All right, tell us what it is then. Nice and loud.
Very well. Incoming encounter. Is that right?
Discount? Close, but no cigar.
Encounter.
That's what she said. Marianne totally said the right thing. You just misheard.
No need to fear. Litter is here.
It's true.
Reload it. You want to preserve beautiful
I mean,
memories of my campus life.
if you don't protect your ears while shooting guns, it can rupture your eardrums. Very important.
That concludes today's lesson.
Also, it's still sad I haven't gotten
Enemy
any more
neutralized.
characters.
Good. Good enough for me. I don't think there's any problem combat-wise. She's a real prodigy, this one.
All right, Marion. Conduct any necessary repairs and head back. Marion?
Marion?
Marion, what are you doing?
I felt sorry for it.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yes. Rappy? Why do we fight?
What do you mean? Why do we fight raptures?
Yes. Why do you kill them? Did they do something wrong? I don't know. Please tell me. Why do we fight?
I mean, they are a sworn enemy.
I don't understand.
She's still slightly corrupted, I bet.
I'm tired.
Let's head back.
She's totally still corrupted.
Help me find a short.
Shall we start purifying? I'll follow you closely, teacher.
I mean, then again, she could just have a gentle soul.
Time to show off my skills. Just
We
like
did
how I
skip like a
during
whole month.
practice.
There's stuff that could have happened.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of what a student can do. This is pretty close to our practice drills. Phew, got you. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
No, in the arc, it feels like that would be every day.
Commander, our adventure starts now.
I see a
Let's go,
sparkly.
Bolt.
Oh, so they came from the space elevator. Well, I mean,
Let's go.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
we kind of already knew they were coming from the space elevator.
Whatever.
Imagine using Photoshops in whatever year this is.
Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Just like how I did during practice. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Just a second, teacher. Keep an eye out for places where we can put flowers.
Was it ever stated what year the game takes place in?
Reloaded. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Just a second, teacher. Another one bites the dust. Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
I can't stop yawning.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Yeah, I didn't see anything on any of the papers or like documents we've picked up so far.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
So honestly, who knows?
Have you figured out the patterns yet?
Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. This is pretty close to our practice drill. Just like how I did during practice. Just a second, teacher. Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick.
No years, no ages.
I want to preserve beautiful memories.
We don't get anything.
Like you can do. This uniform is so for the places. Just like how I did during practice. Just as I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Woo! That concludes
I gotta
today's
love that them just
lesson.
jumping makes them stop targeting. Where is the next? Oh. The story is here and not in the level.
Marion showed sympathy for a rapture?
I mean, they did, but I was
certainly didn't
expecting
expect
there to be
that.
more getting back.
For us, killing raptures is something that comes naturally.
Perhaps this is an after effect of when she was fused with a rapture.
That I don't know. But if you tell a child that doesn't know anything to kill a rapture, then I suppose it's a reasonable question to ask.
Should we repeat
It's true.
the training?
What do you think?
The fact that she doesn't have any nymph is a major inconvenience. You, continue to monitor the situation. I don't think it will happen, but if she starts caring for the raptures more than us, we might have to intervene.
Marion.
There's been some suspicious activity in the Ark.
Oh,
And I don't think it's just my imagination. Be careful. Troops are on the move. There is a high chance they're after Marion.
troops are always on the move.
Yes, and as a member of the commando unit, she has my full support as well as Ingrid's. That means no one can touch her. Nevertheless, greed can make people do crazy things. However,
Ian.
considering just how unique Marion is,
Someone coming for her is a possibility we can't ignore.
No,
can
they
never
can't
be too
have her.
careful.
good. You should head back.
I'm attached to her.
No! Underwear is supposed to be worn underneath your clothes. That's why they call it underwear.
No, I want to wear it on the outside.
Oh, whoa.
But why?
Because I want to.
Rappy, help me out here.
Marion,
Just don't wear them.
if you don't wear your underwear on the inside, you'll get sick.
Sick?
I mean, that's
Yes,
one way.
we call it underwarts.
What happens if you get that?
You can never take your clothes off again. So you can't shower, can't swim, all sorts of things.
Really?
Rappy,
It's true.
don't scare her to death.
I'm still going to wear it on the outside. I can swim and shower with my clothes on.
You're both trying too hard. Why don't you help them? I'm already working double duty. I've got enough on my plate as is.
By doing
Double
what?
duty? Being a spy. You always say that, but you're the furthest thing from a spy I've ever seen. Precisely. It's imperative that a spy doesn't give the impression of being a spy.
A spy also wouldn't go out saying that either.
Hey! What is it now? Anise! Marion! Marion!
Marion,
What?
why are you doing that?
I wanted to shower.
Are you making yourself dirty so that you can take a shower?
Yes.
I mean, that works.
That's some unique logic.
What do they mean artificial flower, too?
Hello, Commander.
That's because we are.
Commander! Commander, I wanted to see you.
Commander, do you have an assignment for us by any chance?
You know, that would probably be one of the first things they would have grown is wheat.
Everyone get down!
What is what? Oh,
Marion, don't move! I'll stop them!
oh, we're under
What's
attack.
going on?
Why are we under attack?
Commander, give us your orders. under attack by the Triangle Squad and their forces.
The Triangle Squad? Why are they attacking us?
No way they're getting out of this one. Isn't this a bit overkill?
We're using suppression bullets, so I don't think it'll cause any issues. Probably.
Well, I think they've got the point now. It's time for the main event.
Why?
Next one goes between your eyes.
With that lousy aim of yours, I'd like to see you try. Liberty, your legs are shaking.
You really shouldn't be standing out in the open like that.
Be quiet! Can't you see I'm talking?
Explain this.
I have orders from my superiors to secure Marion by any means necessary.
Uh-huh.
Superiors?
Yes, it's an order from the Deputy Commander-in-Chief. He is not the only Deputy Commander-in-Chief. It has to be someone else.
She's not yours to take. She belongs to the commando unit.
The NIKKE known as Marion is suspected of secretly communicating with the Raptures.
Nonsense.
There are reports of Marion showing sympathy towards a Rapture on a recent visit to the surface. NIKKEs are not capable of such actions. Investigation into those suspected of colluding with the enemy is a top priority. An order has been issued to conduct an investigation into this matter.
Please.
We've been authorized to use force if necessary. So just hand over Marion. Oh, just can it already! Don't try and give us the runaround. You just want Marion for yourself. Admit it. Absolutely not. I'm here on orders from my superiors. What on earth are you doing? I'm talking to a central government lapdog. All troops, move in!
Commander, we need to fall back.
I
I
mean,
don't think we stand a chance going head-to-head with them.
Ennis.
Should we go to the Ark?
No, the Ark will be crawling with central government troops.
Then...
Where do we
We
go?
should hide on the surface.
On the surface?
We can't lose Marion. Yes, Commander.
Escaping up to the surface. Never thought I'd see the day.
No, I always thought the outpost was on the surface.
About it.
But apparently it is not.
Be careful not to...
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Let's go, Bolt.
I'll see how to do this eventually anyway.
The flowers are crying.
I need to do my NIKKE dailies.
Just a second, teacher. Oh, we want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
I just don't feel like playing it today. Also don't want to have to sit through the hot fixes again at the moment.
One more victory for Bolt and me. If we're gonna do this, might as let's go, Bolt. Don't get yourself hurt, teacher. Just like how I did during practice. Oh, we want to preserve beautiful
Let's do
memories
as
of my
much damage
campus
as
life.
possible.
I am so tired. I know it's just the weather.
Victory for Bolt and me.
It's been so rainy and gloomy for the past couple of days.
Let's go. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
I was
Do I have to fight?
about to say I was lied to because I assumed there was going to be a little sparkly thing over here.
Just a second, teacher.
Ugh. I'm glad it's just rain.
Wasn't that cool?
I hate the snow.
Just like how I did during practice. Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great? I'll follow you closely, teacher. Let's go, Bolt.
Where is it?
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Oh, right there.
Let's go, Bolt.
There was one time in college.
I'll follow you closely. Shall we start purifying?
Okay.
Let's go.
I was expecting them to go the other way. That it snowed so much that everyone assumed classes were going to be cancelled. But one teacher decided not to cancel class. So everyone had to trek through the snow at 7:30 in the morning, down the hill that was frozen solid, to go to history class.
Like how I did during practice. Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Shall we let the seeds grow?
I don't think it would have been nearly as bad if it wasn't like in the little ditch,
One more victory for Bolt and me.
like the building. Not a ditch, but kind of like a valley between two big hills.
Let's
That just
go.
made it horrible.
Shall we start? Let's go, Bolt. Time to show off my skills.
The only good thing about that was about 95% of the students lived on campus. So, like, we didn't have anyone driving in and out.
Just like how I did. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Just a second, teacher. Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Just like how I did during practice.
And the heaters in the buildings didn't really work because they were so old.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Can do. Here, got you. Places where we can plant flowers. Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Just a second, teacher.
I just don't do well with cold in general.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Flower in the world. Just like how I did during practice. Just a second, teacher.
Oh, so do I. I mean, part of it for me is my asthma triggers more in the cold.
Preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Can do. Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Woo!
So, like, just walking down to the road to get the mail from the mailbox when it's cold makes me have a hard time breathing.
I'll follow you closely, teacher. Let's go, Bolt.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Let's go. Put your head right here. Just
And the
like how I did during
static.
practice.
When it gets so cold
I want to preserve
and the air
beautiful
gets
memories of
dry.
my campus life. I look for places where we can plant flowers. Another one bites the dust.
You pet the cats and then you get all static electrified and then you shock yourself.
Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Just a second, teacher.
You, like, hit the dude in front of you. Okay, it's horrible with long hair cats. Like with Ginger.
Victory is blooming before our very eyes.
Like Ginger's fur will stick up from the static.
Help me find.
Shall we start pure? I'll follow you closely, teacher. These guys are good. All communications have been blocked. You can't contact Shifty?
No more Shifty.
What about Anderson? Well, that's not good. Do we have to find a radio tower?
Possibly.
What's wrong?
They mean business. I don't think they're acting on their own.
Something else is at play here.
Most likely. Marion, we are going to the radio tower. Follow me and don't fall behind.
You okay?
Those people back there, are they bad people?
They're not
Yes.
bad.
Very bad.
Should I shoot them next time I see them?
No.
I don't want any of you to get hurt. Those people shot at us. So I will shoot back. That's not bad, is it?
No, it's not bad. But let's try not to shoot anyone for now. We should try to talk first.
But they shot at us before we could talk.
She has a point.
We're not like them. So let's try to have a conversation first.
But what if they don't listen?
Let's finish this quickly.
You know, thinking about it, how did they not notice that Rappy's nymph was gone whenever they went to go do the brain wipe?
Just like how I did during practice. Just a second, teacher.
You think they would have noticed that?
Shall we look and see what a student can do? You love it. Wasn't that cool?
I mean, even Ingrid didn't know that she wasn't affected by the brain wipe.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
So how did they not notice?
Shortcut, if at all possible.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Where is the... Oh, it's probably right there.
Let's go, Bolt.
Give it. Do they just not look for the nymph every time? So they're still thinking the raptures are fake.
I'll
Which
follow
fair.
you closely, teacher.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Let's go. Let's finish this quickly. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick. Phew, got you. I want to preserve beautiful memories
Also, could they
of my
not say
campus
which
life.
deputy commander that they work for? I'm talking about Triangle.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I
Because they
great?
said there was more than one of them. Why not just say which one?
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Because, you know, maybe if it was Anderson, we might be more willing.
Shall
I
we
mean,
start
not really, but
purifying
still.
the flowers? Let's go, Bolt. Don't get yourself hurt, teacher. Just a second, teacher. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Flower uniform. This uniform is so comfortable.
Also, why not get Suyeon to help? I mean, she doesn't really do anything unless it benefits her, but still.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
She could technically help.
Let's go. Shall we start purifying the air? Let's go, Bolt.
I mean, there's still more than Matisse.
How is it?
Is this the one? Looks round and wide, with a horn sticking out of the middle.
That's it. Check to see if it works.
How do I do that? Just put your hand on it. What? I can't hear you. Put your hand on it.
Wait, Anise!
Don't.
Got it.
Oh, poor Neon. He was electrocuted.
Like it's working properly.
I'll try and send out a signal.
Hey, what's the big idea? Someone had to check if the radio tower is still alive and well. The radio tower might be alive, but I almost died. Save it. A NIKKE wouldn't die from something like this.
She's not wrong. It's a trap. It do in fact be a trap. Oh, she's crying.
Commander, are you okay? I'm okay. I managed to dodge the explosion.
What's a booby trap doing up on the surface? It might have been placed before.
Highly
Why?
doubt it.
For a rapture? In such a small room? Don't you find that strange?
Do you mean this is part of a human conflict?
First things first, let's get out of here. The explosion destroyed the communication hub. We need to look elsewhere.
Yes, I don't like this place anyways. The floor is dirty.
Marion.
Marion, stay in formation.
What?
Oh,
Neon!
is Neon okay?
That was close.
Neon, are you okay? Did you get hurt?
I'm okay. Don't worry.
That was...
Marion's gonna feel so guilty for all these things that are happening to us that she's actually gonna turn herself in, like whenever we go to sleep or something. I bet that's what's gonna happen.
A trap triggered by a laser. I managed to detect it with my sensors.
But that's the door we came in through.
It wasn't there when we walked in.
I'll take point. We'll need to check for traps as we move.
Where are we going?
Another radio tower. We have to establish communication with the Ark at all costs.
Yeah, even though the Ark is trying to kill us. The majority of the Ark is trying to kill us. Hello, game? Don't tell me you froze again. You can do it. I believe. My computer really does dislike being a computer. Man. We launch it, and hopefully that fixes it. Then we gotta sit through the loading screen. Eventually one day I'll get a new computer. Probably not anytime soon because they're heckin' expensive. Bird says hello. So, how's everyone doing? You're birding? I too also bird. I had to clean up the sunflower seeds in the floor earlier.
Goddess of Victory, NIKKE.
Okay, let's try this again.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
I have to rewatch this.
Let's show them the power of
Do I have to rewatch this?
I want to preserve beautiful memories of what a student can do.
What if there was something important coming up?
Just like how I did during practice. I want to preserve beautiful memories of
How will I know?
Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Always the loading screens. Okay, it was just the fight that we had to do.
Let's go, Bolt. Shall we start purifying? I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Okay, that doesn't make me feel nearly as bad.
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
I probably should have restarted my computer before I streamed. Because it has been on since like 4 a.m.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick. Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
I mean, to be fair, I've also been up since 4 a.m.
Let's go.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Let's go, Bolt.
We don't believe in sleep around these parts.
Put your head right here. Reloaded. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Possible.
Seahorse.
Got you.
It's dead,
Just
but
like
the
how I did during
seahorse.
practice. Just a second, teacher.
I feel like I might have to start upgrading gear again.
Like what a student can do. This is pretty close to our practice drills.
It might help. Or make sure everyone has, what is it, purple gear?
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. The uniform is so comfortable.
I can't remember if I did a gear check today or not.
One more victory for Bolt and me. Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
And we'll go. Apparently get that the first try. I mean, no, but it'd be nice. As an ad.
Let's go. Ugh. Do I have to fight?
That was really the only thing that's actually giving me trouble right now.
Are you really gonna take me? Seriously? Wow.
I don't have anything for you. No?
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
We haven't gotten any gear for anybody yet.
Is everyone ready?
There's a little Healy dude.
We want to preserve beautiful
Let's do
memories
as
of my
much damage
campus
as
life.
possible.
Just like how I did during track.
Again, I still hate this form of this.
Got you pretty close to our practice drill. Shall we let the seeds grow? Beautiful flower in the world. Perhaps I should have brought some poison syrup. Just a second, teacher.
Genuine question. Can I make the cursor bigger? Probably not from here. Apparently I cannot. Okay. I was just curious. I just need the cursor to be a little bit bigger. I lose it all the time.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Okay, he died. See, I'm not having trouble with this one. I guess it was just
Just like we want to preserve
the last one that kind of gave me a bit of a trouble.
one more victory for Bolt and me. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Gotta collect all the sparklies.
Do I have? Let's go.
I mean, when doesn't Mop yell?
Let's finish this quickly.
Normally she yells at you, not me.
Just like how I did during track. We want to preserve beautiful memories of what a student can do. These things are so weak. Practice drills. Reloaded. Wasn't that cool?
Mine is so good.
Just a moment. Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Need more Ein.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Be careful not to step
I
on the
actually only
sprouts.
need one more of her.
No need to fear. Litter is here. We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Another one bites the dust. Just a second, teacher. This is pretty close to our practice drills. We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Victory is blooming before our very eyes. Ugh. Do I have to fight?
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen this chapter.
Everyone, watch your step. Don't touch anything you don't have to.
Oh look, a box of bandages.
Marion,
Wait,
don't.
touch it!
But I need bandages.
Seriously? I've always wondered, why is Marion so obsessed with bandages? I just can't wrap my
Neon,
head around it.
please.
Sorry, bad joke.
Very bad joke.
No, it's not that.
Rappy, there's a strange sound coming from this.
Marion,
It's a bomb.
don't move. Don't lift a finger.
Why?
If you move, it will explode. You might lose your hand.
Did I do something wrong?
It's going to be okay. Just don't move.
I told you it was a
I
bomb.
see.
Oh,
Hands above your head.
who is that?
Now. Good job. Just like that.
Perilous siege.
I suppose we have you to thank for all those traps.
Bingo. It's not really my style, but it's perfect for tripping you all up.
It's
What are
Miss
you
D.
doing?
Can't you tell? We
It
have
says
your
K,
commander
though.
at gunpoint and we're threatening him.
A NIKKE can't shoot a human.
You sure about that? Well, we can.
What?
Perilous siege had their inhibitors released. They can shoot humans.
Are you going to kill Master?
If we have to.
Oh, okay.
She's what we're after. Hand her over, and I'll spare your lives.
Those are interesting
Who are you
guns.
working for?
Sorry, top secret.
Whoever it is, they're willing to kill the leader of the commando unit. Despite the fact that we have the backing of both the CEO of Elysion and the Deputy Commander-in-Chief. They'd never get away with it. Not unless there's someone high up.
Interesting.
There's no point theorizing. I told you.
Yes,
my
it
lips
is.
are sealed. Then, even if you do find out, what are you going to do about it? We have a ridiculous number of commanders. What's the harm in one less?
You're talking too much.
I mean, eventually you run out of them.
Fine.
Why did
Hand
the bag
over
move?
Marion or the commander gets it. Oh, no, you don't. That's why we had her grab onto the bomb. I have to admit, I didn't expect her to be that into bandages.
Stop talking.
Why is the bag moving?
Alright,
What's in
sheesh.
it?
Why are you always nagging me?
I need to
Neither of you
know.
move a muscle. Otherwise, there'll be a hole in the commander's head, or we'll all be blown sky high.
Things aren't looking good. What should we do?
Commander, we are in danger, correct?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Please don't worry. I'll protect you.
Hey, don't squeeze that thing! It's gonna explode.
I know.
What?
Get back.
What the fuck, Marion? Why would you do that?
What are
Oh.
you doing? What in the world?
What the hell?
That's
What are
neat.
you?
That's enough talk. Time for action. What is that?
What is what?
You idiot! NIKKEs can't fire without the commander's permission. But our inhibitors have been released. We don't need no stinking permission.
What?
Incredible! They had their guns pointed straight at her!
What'd she do? Did she beat him up? You could have at least told us. Also expected to end up dying.
I will protect both Blossom
Why can her bandages absorb explosions though?
Just a second, teacher.
So many questions.
We want to preserve beautiful
And probably never any answers, knowing this game.
Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Just like how I did during practice. We want to preserve beautiful memories like what a student can do. Reloaded. Wasn't that cool? Just like how I did during practice.
I want to know who they're working for. Like, I know we'll find out eventually, but
Before our very eyes.
I want to know now.
Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
Hope it's a live streamer. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. How big is this map?
Let's go, Bolt. Ugh,
Also, there hasn't been any, the dudes
be
yet.
careful not to step on the
The
sprouts.
EX things.
Let's finish this quickly. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Just a moment, please. Want to reload your flowers.
Like, I know there's stuff going on, but this chapter doesn't feel like as high tense as the last one.
Starts now. Help me find a
Ugh, do I have to? Let's go. The flowers are crying.
I mean, yeah, but I guess it's the music in the background, like the open area.
I want to preserve beautiful memories like what a student can do.
The music in the last chapter felt more pressuring than this does. This is more, not soothing, but got that lo-fi vibe to it.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great? Be careful not to step on the sprouts.
Yeah, this just doesn't sound like someone's chasing you music.
Help me find a shortcut, if at all possible.
If we're gonna do this, might as well. I'll follow you closely, teacher. Bolt, follow me. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Flower in the pond. was like...
Again, like, if you hit the boss, things would be over faster.
That hurt! Just a second, teacher.
I like that every so often you just see giant chunks of ice being shot towards the enemies.
Blooming before our very eyes.
Stop.
Yep.
You followed us all the way up here. You're nothing if not tenacious. I see you brought along some friends. Your squad is looking more NIKKE than it does human.
And do be dramatic.
Additional charges have been leveled against the NIKKE Marion, conspiring with raptures and assaulting a fellow NIKKE. The central government considers these felonies and has called for her immediate arrest. In the process of securing Marion, we have been ordered to eliminate everyone except the target. Come with us. This is your last warning. Resistance is futile.
Why are you doing all of this?
What?
You know perfectly well that none of this makes any sense. Or do you just follow any orders from the central government, no questions asked?
Has a point.
Any proud squad should behave this way, Triangle included.
They say jump, and you say how high. You call that pride?
You little...
Rappy out here talking shit.
Liberty.
They call her
No need to get
Liberty.
worked up. Let's just do what we came here to do.
Arguments aren't your forte. You always let people get your goat.
That's the second time they've messed up a name. Where they called Shifty Persephone.
Rappy. I don't want to kill you. Surrender. If you just hand over Marion,
Oh, this
nothing
is
will
still
happen.
released chapters.
That's not for me to decide.
Commander, please talk to them. She'll be under the protection of the central government where...
They will dissect her.
Adme, don't tell them any more than is necessary.
Marion is a rare case, unlike anything we've seen. She was fused with a rapture, and then became a NIKKE once again. Simple
Yeah.
examinations have already shown that her physical capabilities exceed those of standard NIKKEs. There are 4 black boxes inside her. With current ARC technology, we're unable to penetrate even their primary firewall. Dissection is the natural course of action.
Always the black boxes.
That won't be all. They will tear her down to every individual component. Many have predicted that Marion will advance ARC technology by a century. Her importance cannot be overstated.
That's enough.
I think you may have said too much.
I'm sorry, but I didn't want to lie to the commander.
That goes for me as well.
So, what are you going to do? I figured as much.
I mean, why would we? Especially after you told us that.
Troops, prepare for battle. The use of live ammunition is permitted. Your top priority is securing the target, Marion. Everyone else is expendable.
Roger.
Okay.
Encounter.
Attention all troops, stand down!
So, like, where's their commander at? If they have to have a commander to fire, where's their commander?
Shifty?
I repeat, all troops stand down!
And-
We will do no such thing. We're here under orders from the Deputy Command...
Mind if I chime in?
Oh, they had.
Mr. Anderson?
Were you going to say your orders came from the Deputy Commander-in-Chief?
That's right.
Birmingham gave the order. That order has been rescinded. You and your troops will withdraw and return to the Ark.
I apologize, Mr. Anderson, but we are well aware that you are backing the commando squad. I believe this may be a ruse to get them out of this situation.
Yeah, it probably is.
That I am lying?
Yes, I am.
Burning Gum, would you like to say a few words? All of you with, draw...
It looks like he's been punched in the face.
What's going on over there?
Oh, nothing. Just two old friends getting reacquainted. Isn't that right, Burning Gum? That's right.
Was it Ingrid? Did Ingrid punch
I
him?
think Anderson's putting the screws to him.
I'm telling you one last time. Withdraw. Immediately.
Well, now we know that it wasn't Anderson who put us up to it. Or put them up to it.
Let's go.
Oh. We don't have to fight the rest of these yet. Gotta make sure we actually read the little thing.
Using triangle in perilous siege? Just when I thought you couldn't stoop any lower. You're a deputy commander-in-chief. Don't you feel any shame? You know perfectly well how much Marion means to us.
He means nothing to you.
Win. If we figure out what exactly happened to Marion, we can beat the Raptures. How can you be so sure? A gut feeling. I respect your instincts, but this time, you're wrong. Marion is a NIKKE serving under the commando unit. You might be a deputy commander-in-chief, but your reach only extends so far. I don't believe you had any ill intentions, so I won't bring any of this up in our next meeting. But this ends here. No.
Was he actually punched or is his face just like that?
Marion is the key to the future. Even you must realize that. Next time we meet, I won't be so friendly. I can't give up here.
He's just a little ugly.
Everything in my power to open up Marion. You can beat me up, put a gun to my head. Nothing will stop me. Even if you do, my subordinates will come after her. Do you really want me as your enemy? You're the one who's doing this. I'm disappointed in you, Anderson. I thought you would understand what I'm trying to do.
What you're trying to do is kill someone.
Or is it the former commander in you that doesn't want to see a NIKKE treated this way? If you know what's good for you, you won't bring that up again. Sorry. I understand you. I do. I have to figure out another way. Do what you want.
Interesting. The plot thickens.
Marion.
The plot, yes.
What?
What?
When that explosion got absorbed into the bandage.
I thought it might work, so I tried it, and it worked.
Great explanation.
She has enigmatic powers beyond our comprehension. It's no wonder she's attracted so much attention.
Yep.
I'm glad that it all worked out, but do you think this is gonna be the end of it?
Nope, it's
I
not.
doubt it. There's nothing they won't do to get their hands on Marion. Today was nothing. They're capable of much worse.
Then what are we supposed to do?
We either give up, or we protect her to the end.
When you say to the end, you mean until we die?
Yes.
That's what the end
They will
means,
not
Neon.
Even if the Deputy Commander-in-Chief is backing us?
They have their own deputy commander-in-chief. If one side decides to force the issue, it will be impossible to resolve this without resorting to violence. The other side will be forced to defend themselves, and many will suffer. More than anything, apart from a select few, everyone seems united in their desire to dissect Marion.
Oh, don't say that in front of her.
Not good. Not good at all.
I'm curious about something.
What is it?
Why didn't my gun fire before?
Nikke's must have authorization to fire upon other Nikke's.
Perhaps it's broken.
No, it's not that.
I would like to confirm this.
What? No.
What's wrong?
You should never look down the barrel of a gun. Ever!
Marion.
Why?
When you look into the gun also looks into you.
What are you on about?
You don't do it because you can accidentally shoot yourself. Yeah, making snowflakes. Me being heckin' blind. Now we gotta clean everything up. Thanks, Triangle.
What a mess. Looks like someone came here and gave the place a once-over.
It wasn't even this bad when Triangle was shooting at us before.
Anise, the floor.
Look at all these footprints.
There's a lot of
Someone's been
people.
here. Who could it be?
Wow.
Huyen.
Heavenly Ascension.
Heavenly Ascension, apparently.
Boss! Long time no see!
When did you get here?
About 2 hours ago. I heard that Heavenly Ascension raided this place.
Am I supposed to know who Heavenly Ascension is?
They've all been locked up.
Heavenly Ascension?
Not unless I looked around the
It's a
PD.
group
Okay.
that's active in the Outer Rim. Their demands are autonomy for the Outer Rim and greater access to the Ark.
The short version is that they're a terrorist group.
Oh. They're also after Marion.
Precisely. News of Marion has already spread all throughout the Ark. It's not just the central government that's targeting her. Everyone wants a piece.
Wasn't this information confidential?
I believe someone purposely leaked the information.
But
Whoever
who?
it is, they're willing to take Marion back by force if necessary.
Burning Gum is the only one I can imagine acting so radically.
No comment.
Understood. Thank you.
It was him.
Considering I'm the one who handed Marion to you, it may not be my place to say this, but I suspect things are only going to get harder from here. From now on, you will be besieged on all sides, no matter the time or place. The Ark wants Marion.
Yep.
Even with Anderson and I helping you, we can't face the entire Ark. That's not what I said.
I mean, it's
You
kind of
must
what you
find a
implied.
Aren't you putting yourself at risk by doing this?
It's because I trust you. You've managed to get yourself out of countless snags before. I'm confident this time will be no exception. Well, I must be going.
I'm hungry.
Okay, let's eat something.
Is there anything left to eat? And so they only sent out humans.
From now on, you will be besieged on all sides, no matter the time or place.
Yep, that's
The
what she
Ark
just said.
was Marion.
So, like, why don't we ask Snow White to take her? Or send her up to Lamilla and Alice?
Let's go.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
I mean, at least with Snow White.
Let's finish this
That way she could...
quickly.
Well, maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. Oh. Because then that would make all the other forces go after them.
What is this suit can do?
And the main character wouldn't do that.
Just like how I did during practice. Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
We know he's too much of a softie.
I'll follow you.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
Let's go, Bolt. Put your head right here. These things are so weak. Just a second, teacher. Oh, we want to preserve beautiful memories of what is this
I want to know more about the Outer Rim, though.
Phew, got you.
This is really the first time they've been brought up.
Just like, shall we?
Let's do as much damage as possible.
Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Reload it. Wasn't that cool?
Wasn't that cool?
Commander, our adventure starts now.
Let's go.
Where does this button go? That button goes there. What's over here?
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Help me find
Sparkly
a shortcut,
somewhere.
if at all possible.
Let's go. I'll follow you closely, teacher. Let's go, Bolt. Let's go. Ugh. Do I have to
Oh,
fight?
they're stronger than me now.
Be
Not
careful
by
not to step
much.
on the sprouts.
I should be able to still kill these guys just fine. And I have to start grinding a bit.
Here, litter is here. Reload it. Wasn't that cool? Oh, I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
I mean, I also still have the
Just a second, teacher.
trial characters I can still use to bump things up too.
Just like how I did during practice. Just a second, teacher. Oh, I want to preserve beautiful
Let's do
memories
as
of my
much damage
campus
as
life.
possible.
Ooh. Okay. We, might not be able to do these.
Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick. Oh, I want to preserve
I was
beautiful
just a
memories of my
sniper.
campus life. One more victory for Bolt and me.
Well, that sniper was, sniping hard. Hey.
Let's go, Bolt.
Let's start the dungeon crawl.
I was wondering when one of these was going to show up. It's been a while.
I will protect both Blossom and the flowers. Another one bites the dust.
Like, I do decent damage still. Oh. Pff.
Just a second,
My
teacher.
bad. Sorry.
Want to preserve beautiful memories of
I forgot you actually have to do stuff here. I was wondering why I was just sitting there.
practice. Reload it. Wasn't that
I mean, the other ones were doing just fine by themselves.
Shall we look to see your eyes on what a student can do?
They didn't need her.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
How many chapters are in this one? Still a good bit. It seems. I might switch over and do some Honkai.